Hello, USANA friends and family. My name is Emmett Ferguson, and in this video, I'm going to share with you the exact step-by-step process that you can use to set up your Facebook and set up some ads so that you essentially can have your business running without too much trouble. Without having to constantly prospect and reach out to people, you set up some ads, let them run on their own, and ultimately people will be drawn to your products. And what this does is this allows you to just let your money work for you, to let your ad spend work for you, to get people to notice your USANA website, to get them to look at your USANA products, and ultimately it helps to ease the I would call it maybe stress of prospecting, makes it a little easier. Now, with anything that you're doing, there's the entire business side of things, right? There's the marketing, there's the person to person, and sharing videos, information, understanding a person's goals. And then there's this side. This is just the advertising marketing side. Both of them work together. You can't substitute one for another completely. But what you can do is you take the opportunity to at least have some of your activity leveraged through advertising. And what I mean by leveraged is you're applying certain marketing techniques to be able to help you do your job a little easier, and it also helps to legitimize your business and everything with a Facebook page and all of that. So that's the high level of this. And ultimately, results, any marketer will tell you that the results, you got to test your ideas, you got to you got to try different photos, you got to try different messages and text. So ultimately, the results are not guaranteed. And I want to say that with this video. Like with anything, it comes down to the work you do. I've been doing Facebook advertising and social media advertising for quite a while now. So for me, it's a little different. This is much quicker for me. So I'm going to do my best to share exact step-by-step of how to get this all started. And as you're going through any video, recently Facebook just had a really big change into the overall design of things. So in the future, if you happen to watch this video in the future and you notice some of the things change, don't focus on whether you can find the exact button where I clicked. Focus more on understanding the concepts that are coming through in this video. Because once you understand a concept, once you understand the purpose of each of the sections within this video, within the process of creating a Facebook advertising campaign, you're going to be able to apply this onto other campaigns as well. If you decide to use other social media platforms, you decide to go on to Google ads, Bing ads, all those things, the principles are essentially the same, although, Google ads and search engine, the advertising is slightly different, but you're building an ad. You're building something that somebody can find your product, where it pops up on their screen and they gain awareness of your product or specifically your distribution website, or your website as an independent distributor. And we're going to go ahead and get started here without talking too much. I at this point, I hope that you at least get an idea of the purpose of a Facebook ad. And with that, it is an investment, obviously, into your business, or a marketing expense into your business, I would say. But also at the end of the day, Facebook ads is an amazingly powerful tool. So no matter where you go, it's going to be valuable for you, whether you start your business now or whether you're working for another company or anything else. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. If you're a USANA member already, if you're an independent distributor already, you'll probably notice that you get a website. If you haven't done that, be sure to go to usana.com/hub and get your website set up right now. And what is important to check here, of course, is to get the right domain, to get a domain that you believe is going to work for you. So there's a lot of great domains that are already taken, but you want to make sure that this name represents you fairly well. So it took me a little while. It took me about 20 different tries, but I'm constantly searching for new names for like websites and things. So you got happymindedbody.usana.com, and that directs to your page. And from that page, this is where we're going to get all of the product information that you're going to be using. So this is just the basics. If you already know about this, great. If you don't know about this website already, definitely be sure to create it because you're going to need this in order to have products to advertise. So next, I want to get our pieces together. Next, we're going to have the USANA communications page. And on this page, you could find it on USANA, the hub, and you're going to find it on as the media center and the media under business. And what you're going to do is you're going to find here all of the amazing content. So you're going to find Health Pack. Let's just look up the most popular product. It's going to be Health Pack. And right here, it's going to give you all the photos. It gives you all of the, it probably even has some videos. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's a video for Health Pack specifically, but it does have some amazing photos. And you're going to focus on photos right now because this is what we're going to do. We're going to build a catalog on Facebook of all the products, or at least, a couple of the products that are on that you want to focus on. And then we're going to start building ads for them. Facebook is an amazing tool that allows you to just set it, leave it, and you don't have to worry about it. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So you got 2 pages up right now. And if you don't have a Facebook account yet, go create that Facebook account. But for now, you're going to want your website up, your USANA website up. You're going to want the USANA media library up. And then let's go ahead and jump on Facebook. So if you haven't done those steps already, if you don't have a Facebook account, if you aren't a USANA member, sign up or reach out to me, because if you haven't signed up yet, then you need to find somebody. So you can reach out to me. You can find me at MindsetFerg on most social media, or you can go ahead and send me an email, a comment, leave a comment, and all that. So with that said, we're gonna go ahead and email at happymindandbodyusana@gmail.com. I can't remember if it's happy mind and body. Let me just double check. I'll check later. But anyway, I'll include the information below. It's either happymindandbodyusana@gmail.com or happymindandbody at gmail.com. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and continue. This is focused on the advertising, but we'll go ahead here and take a look at Facebook. Right? You got Facebook. There's Kanye. It's July 8th, so this is fresh information, brand new information. So on July 8th, I wish you much health, great health. And on Facebook, you're going to go ahead and go here to create. It's a little plus sign. If you're on the previous version of Facebook, which some people are, you're going to find there's some buttons here, and you're just going to look for create a page. So here we go. We've got Facebook page, and I've already got one created. So this is mine, happymindandbodyusana.com. And we're going to go ahead and take a look. So you got Happy Mind and Body USANA Distributor, Healthy Life. I included all of these. And I'm going to show you how to make this page exactly in a second here. Now, I just made this the other day, and I just want to share with you the exact step-by-step process here. So you've already got this. You need this page because all of your ads are going to be based around this page. So you're going to have to run your ads from this page. Now, what happens next is I'm going to teach you how to make a page specifically. So in order to create this page, as I mentioned, you hit the plus sign, you go to create page, and from there, you're going to go to a page like this. It's super simple. Facebook does an amazing job of allowing you to quickly create these pages. So, you type in a page name. I would use something like your USANA page. So Happy Mind and Body, USANA Distributor. You would include that because a lot of times the regular name is already taken. So at least you add USANA Distributor and automatically allows you to do it. And then from here, you're going to go to category. You're going to type. You can do whatever you want. Maybe you want to call yourself. So you got vitamins and supplements. You got health food store, nutrition. So things like that. It depends on what you are. Maybe you're a business consultant, right? And you just want to focus on helping people find health and happiness in their business. Whatever it is that you want. So for me, of course, vitamins and supplements. And then you type in a description, official USANA Distributor. Now, I'm not going to actually create the page simply because I don't want to create another page on Facebook. I don't want to have to like spam them, right? So test page USANA. So this is gonna be how it looks, right? You see this, and then with all of that, with each page, with these pages, you're gonna want to include a cover photo, which you edit right there. Once that page is set up, you're gonna have that option, and then you're gonna go ahead and upload this photo, and then you just start posting. So with that, I just created this the other day. So all I did was I went to the USANA media page. You go to the USANA media page, you find a photo that resonates with you, something that makes sense, something that's up to date. Obviously, you know, if there is a 2016 promo that's on here or something, so if an outdated promotion, you know, I wouldn't put that on the page. I would just find something more, you know, consistent, like mine was just a message. It's a great message. So that's up to you how you want to do it. But you have to create this page. Now, what's next is this exciting Facebook advertising that's going to help you start to automate the business process of marketing. Instead of having to message hundreds and hundreds of people, Facebook is going to put your USANA products right in front of them. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. So let's just say you created your Facebook page. Okay, fantastic. So you created your Facebook page. Now on your Facebook page, you're going to go ahead and you're going to click create ad. And once you click create ad, you're going to go, here you go. Once you click create ad, you're going to go to a page like this. You're going to go to your ads manager. And in your ads manager, it's good. Now this is where it starts to get a little bit confusing if you've never done it before. So be sure to pay attention, not to where I'm clicking, right? But to the idea, the concepts, because I'm going to share with you most of the concepts as opposed to, you know, click here, do this, do that. Because when you understand the concept of marketing, of Facebook advertising and the purpose, right? The purpose is to put your product, your service in front of as many people as you can, and ultimately drive them, you know, to motivate them to get them interested in visiting your product website. So here we go. Now, this is the campaign. You're going to get something like this. So you're going to want to name your campaign, of course. So USANA campaign. And so this is not a special ad category because you're required to declare if your ads are related to credit, employment, housing, social issues, elections. Okay, so this is not any of those topics. This is health, supplements, fitness, athletes, life improvement, anything you want to call it. And this is the important part. So I'm going to share with you not every single piece of this, but you're going to have to modify your campaign objective. And this is where it becomes important. So there's 3 areas: awareness, consideration, conversion. Now, awareness, basically just getting your product in front of lots and lots of people, right? Getting your advertisement in front of lots of people. Consideration, you know, you're ultimately looking to get people to just click, to watch your video, to message you, to create a lead. So finally, there's conversions. And you got conversions, you got catalog sales, and what we're going to focus on, just to keep things so simple, is the catalog sales. Now here, the promoted object field. Okay, there we go. So we have to include a catalog. That's why. All right, that makes sense. So earlier when I did this, it just had me go create a catalog instead of that. But anyway, so what we want to do is we don't just want to invite people to the store. I mean, that's great and get them to shop, but we want to be a little bit more precise. So we're going to pick specific products, put them into a catalog on Facebook, and allow Facebook to do the work and to put the product in front of people. And we're going to, it's only going to cost, we're going to start testing for $5. Lots of experts suggest just starting off with $5. You don't have to put a lot of money into this. Do $5 a day and get people interested into your product. So or to at least learn about it. And there's other strategies like you can retarget those people, you can, advertise directly to those people again, and there's so much more that you can do. But let's just focus on the basics right now, the foundations, because once you have these foundations, you could take this anywhere. You could take this to Google ads, Bing ads, I think probably Yahoo ads, all different sorts of search engine advertising. You can be able to do that. So we're going to focus, and let's just go over these, right? So awareness. Yes, you want people to know about your product, but you also want to make sales, right? The reason why people might do this is, if they've got a lot of money, or if they've got lots of videos and content, and they just want people to know about them. They just want to promote their idea or something. Or they've already got a great brand, a really, really, really well-known brand, like their celebrity name, and they just want people to know about a specific thing that they're working on. So then there's consideration, right? The big difference between consideration and conversion is basically the conversion is you're driving sales. Now, not everybody is going to be driving sales with every campaign, right? Just like up here above, social issues, employment, housing, politics. You just want awareness about your topic. Or, for this, you want traffic to a website, you want leads, because not everyone, you might generate leads if you're not selling a product. If you have a specific service and you need to, have a consultation, like a half hour, an hour consultation, like if you're a lawyer, then you might want to do lead generation. But for our purposes, because we are talking about e-commerce right now, you're going to want to focus on catalog sales. Or, you got conversions too and store traffic, but let's do catalog sales just because that really helps you to not only put your products on Facebook, but to start getting them in front of people. So we're going to go ahead and create a catalog here. And what we're doing is e-commerce, right? Here we go. Hopefully it didn't. Oh, here, let me go back to that real quick. Okay. Here we go. All right. So we're going to do catalog sales and create a catalog. Okay. There we go. And here's what we're going to do. So because it isn't an e-commerce platform, because it is its own individual platform, right? You got your USANA website. Your website is not built on anything else. So for this, you're going to need to create your catalog here. And how you're going to do that is you're going to go ahead and create catalog, as I mentioned, right? You're creating catalog. And then you go here. You're going to upload catalog info. And then you're going to go to type in a catalog name. So we're call this My USANA Products. And you're going to view catalog because it's going to create the catalog. And now I'm going to complete the setup of the catalog. And we're going to add products, and we're going to add them manually. And here's the fun part. This is very simple. So what you're going to do is you're going to go back to the library. Well, actually, you don't even need to go back to the library. That's only if you want to. But what you're going to do is you're going to go to your USANA page. And you're going to go to Shop Now. Because when people purchase directly from your page, they're going to be able to help you earn your commission or earn your points towards your compensation. So here we go. Let's take, my strategy. I'll just share mine real quick, was to focus on lifestyle. So I was going to pick one product from each of the lifestyle areas and have a product for there. But you can do other things. Like, let's say you want to focus on men's health, energy, and immune system, because immune system's huge right now, right? So you're going to focus on men's health. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and pick a product that you like. Oh, wait. Can't do open new tabs. So here we go. So we're going to go to men's health. And then why not the Power Up bundle? So here we go. Here's what I did. And here's what you can do too. So you save this image, right? So you save this image. And I don't know if I could paste an image. Yeah. So anyway, so you save that image. I already have all these over here. I already have these. So, so you just go ahead and click Save Image As. And then what you do is you go back to Ads Manager or Catalog Manager. And you're going to drop the photos right here. The photo that you want to use. Mine was different. So there you go. So I've got one photo for the ad. So basically this photo is going to be a photo that Facebook pops up. And what you're going to do is you're going to do this multiple times. You're going to repeat this step so that Facebook has multiple products within the catalog, so that you can advertise multiple products without having to constantly update a new ad for every single product. And this makes it so much simpler. So, and then here you go. All you do is you copy Power Up bundle, copy Power Up bundle, and because the description is expanded, I like to include this section within the name of it. And with that, I like to include the more information. So you include more information in the description. And there we go. So content ID, you give your own content ID like USANA, catalog, Power Up. And then here's the important part. So you're going to have to add a website link. So when you put a link here, this is where people are going to go. So you don't want to just go on the regular USANA website and find this product. You have to go through your sponsor page. And then you just copy this specific link here. And then you enter that here. And then you type in the US dollars. So here's a different thing, right? Now, it depends on how much you're able to manage this. So if you want, what you can do is you can put the retail price, because occasionally, you know, they're going to update. There's a discount right now. So what you can do is put the retail price and go ahead and enter that in here. So it's 107.80. And later on, Facebook gives you the opportunity to do special offers. So if you're running a campaign, you can say, oh, well, this is a special discount that they're offering just for today. So we're going to go ahead and add this product. And now we're going to add another product. And you just repeat this process. Just repeat the process. So you're going to do another product. And then, you know, that actually, so that photo wasn't the actual Power Up bundle. So, you know, obviously you're going to want to use the right photos. But so then you just repeat that process. You add another product and then you hit OK. So, and you're going to go to catalog number, let's see, USANA products, which is the catalog that I created, right? Let me see. Oh, yeah, there's 5 products in my USANA products. So you click the catalog, you go to USANA products, and then you're not going to worry about A/B testing right now. A/B testing is basically testing ad A or ad B. And this is great when you've got campaigns that are working and, you know, you just want to test out 2 different photos, 2 different colors for sign up buttons, 2 different words in a headline. So that's really what A/B testing is for. Now, you're not going to be doing that right now just because you got you're getting started on this campaign. You got your USANA products, and then here we go. So budget information. As I mentioned earlier, you're going to want to start with, you know, $5. That's $5 minimum. That's it. You can, if you're in business, if you're working, you can make this happen. So, and then you also update your campaign bid strategy. You can do lowest cost cap, and other other things, right? So you put a bid on a number of your auction, you do a target cost. So this is going to come in handy when you start to know more about your audience. And we're going to talk about audience in a second. That's very important. But so return on advertisements, right? And then cost cap, so manage the costs and all that. So you're just going to go for lowest cost, get the most results for your budget. This is especially an effective process for if you're just getting impressions on videos. And when are they running? All right, so from there, we're going to go into next. Here we go. So this is going to be for the offer. It's if you want to do a discount. As I mentioned earlier, we were talking about specifically where you can show a discount. So what you would do is you would post your retail price, and then you would do an offer like $7, $8, $9.80 off, or I guess a 10% discount, right? Or 10%, no, a little bit, $9.80. So that'd be a 10% increase, but not necessarily a 10% discount, right? Okay. So 980 out of 107.80 is slightly less than 10%. But anyway, all right. So looking here, we're going to go ahead and do the budget schedule. If you want to set an end date because you're going to just do this, you want to put in like $25, then you just set it 5 days from now. So July 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you want to run it to 5 days. You run it until 5 days from there. That's up to you. You can set it for as long as you want, depending on your budget. And ad spend limits. You set a minimum, you set a maximum. That's up to you. And now, don't worry about this top part right now because if you're watching this, you probably don't have an audience yet. And eventually you'll build one. You're going to do that over time. But for now, this is for people who have already been running ads for a while, who already have a brand, who already have a booming like Facebook page. So this is what you're going to want to build up to at some point where you've already got an audience. But for now, you're going to focus on here. Now, we're not upselling products. We're going to look for, here, look. Viewed or, okay, so we're not got to create a new audience. There we go. So we're not doing any of this. The only reason why they're making me do this, I didn't do this with the first ad, but they're making me do this because I already have an ad running and they assume that I want to, retarget. But here's the interesting thing. Just keep in mind that when it's great that this popped up because you get some insight into it. But when this pops up, as you can tell, Facebook allows you to remarket or advertise again to the people who viewed but didn't purchase or added to a cart or, things like that. So here's what we're going to do. What you need to do is you got to go to this section, right? And we're going to focus. So whatever country you're in. Now, if you read the USANA terms and everything, it says that the marketing, the messages, all this media stuff is directly tied to, specific countries. Now, if you happen to, so with that, you want to check on USANA's laws or rules with whichever country you're engaged in. Now, obviously, USANA is in many, many countries. You got Thailand. I think it's in Korea, Hong Kong. So all of those different countries, Philippines and all that. So many different countries. So you definitely want to look into that. But because I live in the United States, I'm just going to focus on one location. Now, also, here's another thing to consider. If you don't speak English, which you probably wouldn't be watching this video if you didn't speak English, right? But if you have a difficult time with English or, you focus more specifically on your country, then go ahead and change this. I mean, it's as easy as clicking edit, adding. Oh, yeah, you definitely want to choose people living in the location, not just recently there. So you're going to do that, people living in the location, and you could change the country. You search locations like this, United Kingdom, London. Okay. And here's the thing. So USANA products are relatively affordable, even if you compare it to some grocery stores, especially if they're, preferred customers and things like that. You might talk a couple dollar difference, which, a dollar means a lot, especially in, certain countries. But ultimately, the products are very affordable and they are phenomenal, scientifically tested. So, with that, you want to pick a country ideally or an area where people can afford vitamins. This is just basic strategy here, right? You, people who can afford vitamins, people who can afford to supplement, people who can afford extra nutrition, right? So places like London, places like Hong Kong, places like New York City, and things like that. Countries like France, Germany, where this is where nutrition, supplementation is a part of their life, most likely, right? Okay, so here's the second part. That's just location. You could use Facebook to target that down. And this usually gets a lot bigger. It's just that, let me see if I could change. So this daily reach can end up getting a lot bigger. Let me go back to here and see if they catalog sales, USANA products, campaign budget optimization. Okay. And we're going to do promoted products. There we go. So that's I just didn't read it. So you're gonna find prospective customers even if they haven't interacted with your business. So that was where I was making the mistake there. So you're doing retarget ads to people who interacted with your products on and off Facebook and find prospective customers. So this is if people have already been with your company, and this is if people haven't interacted with your business yet. So you got the United Kingdom, the United States. You don't want to exclude any audiences here. And then we're going to go to age. So on your first thought, you're probably thinking, oh, well, everybody can use supplements. And that's great. And everybody can use a car. Everybody can use life improvement. Everybody can use a loan. Everybody can use a new business. Everybody can use a bank with very low interest rates. But what you want to, or sorry, bank that pays high interest, but also loans at a low interest. So anyway, back to what I was saying. The most likely person who's going to get a loan for a house is not someone who's 18, and it's probably not someone who's necessarily 65 or older. I'm not, someone 65 or older probably can and will buy a house, and someone who's probably 18 could, but the chances are very low. So don't waste your money by, putting it in front of them. You might as well just go out and find an 18-year-old and just, give them your money. So with that, you want to focus on people who are probably going to buy a house. Now, at this rate right now in our economy, you think about it critically, you're probably looking at someone who's, at least 35, and someone between the age of 35 and say 45. So this way you narrow down your audience, and here you go. You're getting about 855 to 2,500 people per day. And that's 35 to 45. Now let's say, USANA has certain products. Now earlier we did the product updates, so we focused on men, right? So if you focused on men and weight loss and physical fitness, then you're going to probably want to turn off women too, or turn off the advertising to women. So you're going to pick men. You're going to want to advertise to men aged 35 to 45. And oh yeah, okay. So obviously the housing example wasn't perfect, but think about the people that your brand resonates with, right? So you got, mine was Happy Mind and Body USA. So that could be everybody, but you're probably going to be focusing on a more like hip, right, crowd. So this is an example of people that might be buying houses. I don't know the exact details, but let's focus back in on what age group of people are most likely going to buy your supplements. People that are under 30 years old, under 28 years old, they're not thinking about like supplements and nutrition. They're thinking about like supplements that you find in the store for like energy and weightlifting, but they're not thinking about nutrition and supplements. Yes, you could probably motivate them, you can influence them, you might find some of them, but put your money into the best estimate possible. You could do more research on this, right? Like researching what age group is most likely to buy a multivitamin on their own accord on social media, right? So you can guess someone between the age of 28, after they've gotten out of college, they realize nutrition is important, they're starting to work out, but they don't have time and they need supplements. And then anybody up to age like 50, and this is just for a specific set of vitamins. So this is like for the men's health section, right? And weight loss. And then of course, if you want to focus on pregnant women, which is some of the products that USANA has that helps pregnant women, then obviously, you're probably going to go somewhere between age 25, people are having children later, and 45. And you're going to want to focus on women. So just some examples for you to really narrow down and get the most out of your money. And that's important. And with that, it helps you to understand your market better, and this is a skill that helps you everywhere. So also, let's look at demographics. So you're going to want obviously, people who care about health and fitness. People who already care about health and fitness are going to be more interested in your product, as opposed to someone who's buying a fry cooker and a bag of chips. So what you're going to do here, and again, this is one of those things where you could possibly get someone who, is looking at cat videos and suddenly is interested in your product, but who do you have more of a chance of capturing the attention of? Someone who's watching cat videos, or someone who's actively looking up fitness articles and engaging in fitness groups and things like that? So here we go. So this is where you're going to focus on activities, interests, and things like that. So you're going to type in something like, just think about it. What might someone do who would be interested in vitamins, supplements, and nutrition? They might be interested in jogging. So you type that in. Let's see. Jogging. There you go. It's an interest. You click that and you add that. And now you're going to get that many clicks. So what's another interest? They might be interested in health, right? They're interested in health. You got to find someone who's interested in health. Health magazine. There you go. You can target the readers of Health magazine. Isn't that amazing? Okay. So here we go. Maybe people who are already interested in USANA. Because here's the thing. Yeah, you think like, okay, well, everyone in USANA is already in USANA, but there might be people who are interested in USANA, just the products, and they just need someone to reach out to them, which is you, through the advertising to tell them about it. So these are just some examples, and I want to ask you before I move on, what do you think are some examples of things people might be interested in that would also be interested in USANA health products, vitamins, nutritionals, and things like that, right? What might they be interested in? And I'll throw out a few more ideas. Maybe they're interested in swimming. Maybe they're interested in athletic vitamins for athletes. Maybe they're interested in men's health magazine, women's health magazine, or they're interested in vitamins for children, because this USANA does provide vitamins for kids. So it all depends on what you're focused on, and you would adapt your campaign that way. So basically, putting this all together real quick, you had the catalog. Yes, we built the catalog around one specific idea, one specific concept. Now you can also take that and do other campaigns with it, and then adjust the ads accordingly. Now, you don't have to spend as much time as we have so far, but I've definitely my goal was to help you understand the concepts, that start developing ideas around it. And then you won't have to even learn too much more about Facebook ads. There's really only a few other topics to really touch on that you'll find anywhere else. So let's see. Do you want to reach people beyond your detailed targeting sections? You know, This depends on how good you are at narrowing down. If you really like to have better insight into what you're doing, then leave that off. All languages? No, I definitely only want to use English, right? Only people that understand English, because they're gonna they're gonna understand what the advertisement is saying. So here we go. The specialized option. Yep. Okay. And then, do you want to exclude people who purchased? No exclusions. And then placements. Okay. So I like to do manual placements. First of all, I don't like to have it in Messenger. I don't like to have it in the audience network. I like to just focus on visual, because these are visual ads. These are all images. So you want people to see them as images. So you got Facebook Marketplace. That's okay. Facebook right column. It's a still image. Yes. Instagram Explorer. Yeah. I'm not. Yeah. Instagram Explorer is pretty solid choice as well. Stories, not so much. I don't like stories because people are constantly, flipping through. It's really quick, like just swiping through. And with that, I don't like in stream in the middle of videos, because people just want to skip the video, unless, for the most part, people really just want to get through the video. Occasionally, you'll get somebody, but also requires you to have a video, which we don't have. You can have it. There are some good USANA videos, but they're not specifically targeted toward advertising. So with that, you got Facebook search results. Facebook search results is okay, but we're not doing Facebook search ads, or we're not doing search advertising right now. This is specific catalog advertising, so you don't need that. In article is okay. So there we go. You want to focus. This is specifically where your ads are being shown. So you want to think about it. If you're doing video ads, yes, it's great if you put it into a video, 15-second video. But for us, we've got a catalog of products. They don't need much explanation. They're vitamins. People know what vitamins are. Of course, people do need to understand that USANA has a very unique delivery system through intelligence and all of that. But ultimately, based on our strategy, when we use the information and shared it, people that click are gonna know. So with that, we've decided where we want our things to be advertised. You can also update devices and all of that. And then let's see. So you're going to be charged by impression. Now, what this means is that when a certain number of people see your ad, you're going to be charged. So just be sure of that. Now, there's other campaign options like cost per click, where you can get charged by the click. Now, that's beneficial, but that's usually more expensive. So it all depends on how you want to do this. Now, we're going to go, we've touched on all of our points on this page, so we're going to go next. And then from there, you're basically all done. So here we go. So you got the USANA distributor. That's the page that I want to distribute it on. As you can see, these are all of the examples of the ads that you're going to have. So that's what it's going to look like on Instagram Explorer. This is what it's going to look like on I'm thinking that's like a Facebook page. And that's what it's going to look like. So as you can see, all of the ads are just going to be shared across all the different pages. Across all the different platforms. So you got the ad name, you can update this. You're not going to use dynamic formats, because this is when you have videos. Let me just show you. Dynamic formats, you're going to want videos, because you're going to have dynamic videos. So you don't have videos, you're just doing catalog. Again, this is simple. This is nutritional supplements. You're not offering a service. You can do videos another time, but basically it's just, this is our vitamins. This is what they do, and take a look. And obviously, there's ways to do better ads for individual products, but this is like the simplest way you can literally just get started on Facebook advertising and test things out. So of course, you're gonna do the carousel. This allows people to click and view the next product. Super easy. Ad creative, multiple products. You're gonna want to do multiple products. Show a single image at a time. Or let's see. So you can either do the slideshow. it automatically, or people can, or this automatically shows like one image per option. And then from there, you want to update your URL, and this is my personal website, but you want to, okay, so another thing is, earlier we did include a specific link to each product. So when they click shop now, they're going to go to that website. They're going to go to that product that you had. But here, what you want to do is you want to add some primary text, USANA, official USANA products. And then you're going to want to go to, in the see more URL, if someone wants to see more, you're going to want people to do the display link as USANA.com, and the see more URL is happy mind and body. Okay, happymindandbody.usana.com. So every single product here has a link directly to your page here. And then here we go. So you're going to do the call to action to shop now. You don't need to worry about the deep links right now. Just leave it as default. You got languages, and then this stuff for tracking is much more complicated. And this is for another video. You don't need to worry about this right now. Facebook tracking is a valuable tool because it allows you to post a link on the website that allows you to track. But the thing is the current USANA, your current USANA website doesn't allow you to do this. So, don't even worry about this area. And Facebook is still going to know when people visit your page anyway. So focus on learning how to use this system to be able to set your ads on autopilot so that people start learning about your product, your brand specifically as a distributor, and all of that. And when you're ready, you just click publish, and then you're ready to go. It'll upload, and if there's any issues, Facebook is pretty good at giving you the exact description of how to fix it. So with that, I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. And if you have any questions, definitely feel free to reach out. And I hope you got a lot out of this video. Ultimately, it's not about just putting your product in front of people. It's about knowing the people that you can help the most, understanding what people's needs are, understanding how you can create an ad that presents the product right, that helps to get your product in front of people. And ultimately, at the end of this, with the USANA mission and everything, to help people live better, healthier lives, more exciting lives. And for, of course, the goal of this video is to help more independent distributors, become more successful. So with that, if you're in this business, you're probably in this business because you want to have more time to be able to do the things you love to do. You want to be able to help be in a business where you can help a lot of people. And this is one way that you can do both at the exact same time. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.